Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Tony Varela, Comic TV. Thanks for watching. It's New Comic Wednesday, December 19th, 2018. This is my lovely little co-host, Yogi here. If you stay tuned till the end, he's going to give you his pick of the week. And we got a big comic day for you. Not only that, I got some comics in the mail as well as some comic haul items I got in Jacksonville. That was at Coliseum of Comics and Alter Ego Comics as well. So the one you see up top here is actually came out a couple of months ago. That's the Road to Dead, Highway to Hell. Jonathan Mayberry is doing the art on that book, and Drew Moss is doing the art inside, and that's the Santa Perez cover I've been talking about. That one is super sick with the zombie head all blown out. So my comic shop, my LCS Dark Side Comics, got me that book, and took them a while, but they came through for me in the end. That's what's important. That's Bloodshot #2, Rising Spirit. If you followed Ken Ashley when he did his Uncanny X-Men run, those are the ones where Greg Land did the covers. You will notice that his art was better than that it is now. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's still decent. That cover is awesome. You can only get that cover if you pre-order the bundle of Bloodshot books, but really well written. That's Kevin Griveau is doing the writing on that, and Ken Lashley is doing the art. And that one is from Valiant Comics. But from Image Comics, we got Spawn 292. That one is McFarlane doing the writing, of course, and Simon Kudransky doing the art inside. And he's back on that book, and he's awesome! Really good artist. He also does Punisher, and both books are fantastic. And Punisher especially, the colors on that one are sick. And I'll be showing you that one later as well. Be keeping up with that Spawn because issue 300 is coming up, and if you know McFarlane, you know he's always got big plans for his issue 300, hence the Spider-Man 300 Venom first appearance. So this is a new issue. Speaking of first appearances, that's Hardcore #1, and this book's getting a good buzz right now. It's about assassins that can take over people's bodies to do their dirty deeds cheap. So that one looks really good. Andy Diggle is doing the writing, and Alessandro Vitti is doing the art inside. Very similar to Lionel Francis Yu. So I think I'm going to enjoy that title. I'm anxious to give it a check. Another one that came out from Dark Horse a little while ago, that one is Lightstep #2. And this Lightstep is got a nice art in it. Milo Slakovic is doing the writing and art, but we've got Mirko Topolsky assisting him with that writing as well. The story was good. The art was pretty good as well. So I'm going to check this second issue out. Maybe it'll keep me on. Maybe I'll unsub it, but I'll let you know. Aquaman is from DC. I got the A cover. The B cover looked kind of awkward to me. I wasn't digging it. But this Aquaman is DeConnick and is doing the writing, and Robson Roca is doing the art. And the art inside looks really good. And this is the first appearance of Nama. She's a new villain for Aquaman. So definitely want to pick this up. This is a first cameo appearance, not a first full appearance. I don't think you really see her face, just a shadowy figure in the background. Now, Batman is out today. This is Batman 61. Tom King's doing the writing, and we've got a guest artist, Travis Moore, doing that. And this is a one-shot issue. Not really digging the art inside, but it's got that young character who thinks he's like a little mini evil Bruce Wayne. So apparently he's taking out a few more people in here. So definitely a key issue, because I think in the future, as that character grows older, he could be quite the villain for Batman. Speaking of Batman, we got Catwoman. That's Catwoman #6. Joelle Jones is doing the writing and art. And I got to tell you, this issue has been a big surprise for me. Really well written. So this is the end of this storyline or story run. I'm not sure if they're stopping at this issue or if they're just starting a new storyline. But definitely recommend you check this out if you haven't been already. And when you get an Art Germ cover to boot, man, that cover is sick. Catwoman knocking out on Santa Claus, getting in this bag of goodies. This one is Justice League #4. Scott Snyder and Tinian 4 are comboing up on the writing, and that is Jim Chung and Steven Segoya are comboing up on the art. And that cover is by Sajic, which is the main reason I got it. But I've been really enjoying this Justice League line. Really good stuff, so I recommend you're jumping on that if you haven't already. And that Sajic cover was really sick. And I got another sick cover to show you. This is a $4.99 price tag, which is more than what DC usually charges. But it is a bigger book, and you got a sick Alex Garner Crush cover as well. And not only that, this is the origin of Crush. Some of these Alex Garner variants have been a little too cartoony for me, but this Crush one, she looked really cool, and I'm anxious to see her origin. And the Robson Roca art inside is really nice, and Adam Glass is doing the writing. Up to Marvel, we got Black Panther versus Deadpool. Really, really fun title. Daniel Kibblesmith is doing the writing on that, and Ricardo Lopez Ortiz is doing the art. Art's really good stylistically, and that story has been a lot of fun. Black Panther's so serious, and to have a comic foil like Deadpool, they really work good together. I always like to see Deadpool with the uptight characters like Captain America or Cable, for instance. Captain America, for instance, Alex Ross cover is the main reason I got this. I've been avoiding this title because Ta-Nehisi Coates, there's a lot of SJW stuff, political writing in hers, and I like to keep my comics and politics separate, except maybe with the X-Men. But that Alex Ross cover, I couldn't pass that up. And Lionel Francis Yu is doing the art inside, and he's top notch too. So didn't have to entice me too much to get that Captain America cover. It's been actually hard to avoid those Alex Ross covers, but that one I'm not avoiding it. And you got the Stan Lee commemorative on top there, as does this Domino. Been really enjoying this Domino issue, and I got it for this Gang Hyuk Lim cover. That's sick. Look at that brass flying. Gail Simone's been doing a great job of the writing, and David Baldion's doing the art. Somebody's helping him out with this one on this issue here, but Baldion, I really like his art style. A little bit like Bong Dazo-ish, maybe with a little Ramos tossed in. I don't know. Extermination number 5. This is like a $7 variant cover. I didn't really realize that until I got home. I realized actually I bought a few ratio variants that I paid big money for that I didn't know. But I like to support my local comic shop, and you'll see they're super cool. They're worth the money. And this is the wrap-up of the Old Man Hawkeye book. Ethan Sachs is doing the writing on that, and Francisco Mobley is doing the art inside, but that's the Bill Sienkiewicz variant cover. These are the Fantastic Four villains. I gotta be honest, I'm into comics pretty deep, as you can tell, but I don't know half of these Fantastic Four villain covers. I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe they could give us a key or something, let us know who's who, because I feel a little stupid not knowing who those are, but who's that chick? Titania? Medusa? I don't know. Got Infinity Wars number 6. Gary Dugan's doing the writing, and Deodato Jr., of course, is doing the art. Looks like I'm going to have to move these books here in a second. That is the wrap-up of the Infinity Wars series, I believe, and I'm kind of getting tired of it, to be honest with you. I'm ready for that to wrap up, but it's been pretty good, and with Deodato doing the art, can't get too flustered about that, but I like the books like Punisher that, are more self-contained. You don't have to get stuck to 10 issues to figure it out. But I usually avoid connecting covers, but this Carr Andrews is fantastic, and I just found out that Carr Andrews is a dude. Thought it was a chick. Had no idea, but I don't care. Whoever is doing it is doing a great job, and this connecting cover is just as sick as the last one. I think the Elektra one is the best one, but probably Hulk maybe going to be on the next one. But one of those high-priced variants I told you about, this is the Black Cat, and I couldn't pass that up. Jay Lee did that one, and it's super sick. And this Marvel Knights is, that one's written by Vito Ayala, and Donnie Cates, of course, is overseeing the whole shebang. And the art inside is not as good as I'd like. Joshua Cassara is doing it, and it's all right. It's decent, but the story is fantastic. The last one slowed down a little bit. Not as much action, but it was still enjoyable, and sometimes you got to set the story up. So Punisher, this is number 5, and Matt Rosenberg's doing the writing on that, and it's been a fantastic book. Definitely been one of my favorites. Big surprise for me. I wasn't expecting a whole lot, and Simon Gudransky is killing it on the art. So I got 2 covers on that one. That main cover was fantastic, so I had to get that one with Superman with all the slain Hydra soldiers. And then I also got this Fantastic Four Sienkiewicz variant. And once again, I don't know who the hell that is. Somebody clue me in. Leave it in the comments. Tell me who that is. And another Fantastic Four, but I don't know who the hell this character is. I have seen them. But this guy right here, Jason Aaron's doing the writing, and Mike Del Mundo's doing the art. And ooh, hold on, yokes. Hold on, buddy. Oh, we had a near catastrophe, my friend. Near catastrophe. So where was I? So that Thor, Jason Aaron's doing the writing, and Mike Del Mundo is doing the art. And I love Del Mundo, but I don't think he pairs well with this story, with this character. I really loved his Weird World, and if you've seen his Electra series, it is fantastic. Jump on that. So one of the other high-price variants that I picked up today, this is a 1 in 25 Uncanny X-Men. This is the number 6 Assad Ribic variant cover with Apocalypse looking badass on the cover. Badass! So that one is Rosenberg, Thompson, and Brisson doing the writing on that, and Rachel Rosenberg's doing the art. And it kind of looks like a cluster inside. But the last issue I did enjoy, so I'll keep checking it out as long as they keep putting these bad to the bone covers. Not really digging this old man or dead man Logan cover. There was a variant out that I might have gotten, but really the variant covers haven't been that great on those. Ed Brisson's doing the writing again, and Mike Henderson's doing the art inside. Looks pretty cool though. So Deadpool's kind of been slacking off with the hot claws, and man, my healing factor, always with your healing factor, bro. Tired of your healing factor. Just give me some slashing and clawing. That's all I need. Amazing Spider-Man, number 12. Ryan Otley and Nick Spencer are doing the art and writing respectively, and I don't care for either one, honestly. The writing is simplistic, the art is childish. Don't like it. I'm getting pissed off. I need somebody good to do my Spider-Man titles, and they keep enticing me with these sick Eddie Granoff Fantastic Four variant villain covers. I do know that villain, by the way. That one's so sick. I had to get 2 of them bad boys. But man, get Ramos back on Spider-Man. Kick these 2 jokers off and get somebody to write this thing that can do it. You've been teasing me this new villain since issue 1, and I was told I was going to get the name at least of this villain, and still nothing, not even a mention of it. And who do you get in the end? Like, the big man? Who the hell is that? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But I do care about this Spider-Geddon. The Spider-Geddon is the In-Hyuk Lee. That is the connecting cover. Really enjoying these connecting covers. And I say I don't like to get into these, and yet I've shown you 2 today where I got sucked in. Dan Slott is doing the writing on that, and I don't always care for Dan Slott's writing. His Iron Man is kind of, but this Spider-Geddon's been good, and I wasn't really looking forward to another Spider-Geddon or Spider-Verse or what have you. Oh, the movie? Woo! That movie is awesome, bro. Awesome. One of the most enjoyable movies I've seen in a long time. I haven't been that blown away since the first time I saw freaking Avatar. But Christos Gage is doing the art inside. Fantastic job. So that wraps up the comics for this week. However, the comic haul that I got was freaking awesome. So first off, I went to Coliseum of Comics, and I picked up a big old load of books there. And then I also went to a place called Alter Ego Comics. So first off, if I can get these books out here. They had $1 bins, but I'll show you those in a second. But these were $4 issues. And this is a Kari Andrews Hulk number 50. Deodato does the interiors on that one, so I couldn't pass that one up. That was $4. And then I got this Venom cover. This is number 1 Venom. And that one is super sick. And there's a True Believers based on that cover as well, so I know it's a key, but I'm not sure how. And I got this Heroes for Hire, and Tucci is doing this one. I just got it because the 2 sexy ladies have a little cat fight, a little choke session. Love it. So that issue was $1. This issue was $1. That's a Francisco Mattina Thunderbolts variant. This series is drawn by Bob Dazzo, and Mattina did a bunch of covers for that. So if you haven't checked it out, it's sick. That's one of my favorite storylines. It has the Dark Avengers assembled by Norman Osborn going against the Thunderbolts. It's super cool. And this was $1. Super sexy cover. Super sexy cover. I don't know. I couldn't even show that one to my mama. She'd be like, son, I raised you better than that. That's Steven Segovia did the cover on that. But one of my favorite artists, I hardly ever see him do art, but Jay Anacleto, I hope I'm not butchering your name, bro, but he did this cover. Look how sexy that is. That art is worthy of the Louvre. Yogi loves it too. There's another Jay Anacleto. Hold on, buddy, I need to adjust this. And another Jay Anacleto. All these are $1. I got this Lucio Perillo. Lucio, why you draw my wife? $1. Look at these. I mean, look at that. That's still a 10. I'll take these down. Slap these over here. Got a little Jenny Friesen. Jenny Friesen, when I see her art, it makes me warm. In my nethers. Pew! Look at that. Beautiful. I feel like I could just nestle up by the fire there. You can just feel the warmth of those colors. Make me some s'mores on the fire. Still $1. Another $1. Make you holler. Gabrielle Delato, Red Sonia Claw. And this issue was a collabo with Gabrielle Delato and Jim Lee. Ooh-wee, Jim Lee. Mamacita carajo. This is a Neil Adams cover. That's a $15 book. Not for me though. I got it for $1. And the biggest and best of the bunch right here. This is a $40 to $60 book in beautiful condition. New Avengers, number 27. First appearance of Hawkeye as Ronin. Woo! $1! Yeah, when that movie comes out, and you see how badass Ronin is, that book's gonna climb sky high. So I wasn't able to get this last week, but I got it for $10. This was a regular variant. Anybody could order this. It was not a ratio variant, a 1 in 25 or anything like that, but I thought I had ordered it, but I didn't get it. So I ordered it online, and they were going for $70 right out the gate. They've since simmered down a little bit, going for around $50 and pretty steady at that, but I got this one for $10 in Jacksonville. Another one that I was able to get was this Carrie Andrews Sparrowhawk number 1. Interesting art in that. And then lastly, I got this Frank Quietly Prodigy number 1. That series is dope. Raphael Albuquerque and Mark Millar doing that thing. So if you didn't get that first issue, you better get it. You better get it because it's sick. So, mail call. Got this Rags number 1. This is the Patreon issue, which is kind of a scam. So if you want the real one, you want the one with the white letters there, the first print, Antarctic Press. That one goes for about $100. Oh, I love this baby. Sorry, I'm gonna stop for a makeout session. Kiss me like the French do. So, super awesome. Definitely recommend you get that, but don't get screwed like I did. I got took. And the comic speculation companies, they've actually downgraded the value of that book because there's been some shenanigans going on. Maybe people doing more prints once the popularity got involved, but I got taken in. So I was watching the Brazil premiere of the new Spider-Man movie, not the Spider-Verse movie, but the Spider-Man movie. And they were saying they're not doing Hydro Man, they're not doing Lava Man, but instead they're kind of doing a cheap imitation called the Elementals. So I was told that their first appearance was in the Supernatural Thrillers number 8. So I was able to pick up issue 7, issue 8, which is the first appearance of the Eternals, and the water. Whoa, the water Eternal, kind of sexy in this book. So I'm gonna pick this up. This is strictly a spec buy, but I definitely think the value of these characters is gonna go up from that movie if it's successful. And apparently Mysterio is gonna be teaming up with Spider-Man to battle these guys. So I got that one. What number is that? That's number 9. And then I got number 15. And I think that number 7 is like second appearance of the Living Mummy. I don't know if there's anything going to happen with that, but definitely happy to have it. Another mail call issue I got was this Spider-Girls In-Hyuk Lee. I believe that's a 1 in 25. I got a decent price on that one. And then I'm loving these animation variants. I got this Spider-Gwen animation variant. And then one of my favorite books, man. What do you see this? Hide your kids. Hide your wife. They don't need to see this. Too sexy. Too sexy. This is the Vampirella versus Reanimator. Lucio Perillo, the Virgin. The Virgin variant cover. Woo woo! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! So, thanks for joining us today. I hadn't forgotten about Yogi's pick of the week. Yogi loves this Apocalypse. You know what? He said, oh yeah, me and Apocalypse got similar lips. I got a Frenchy lips and he got Apocalypse. So this Uncanny X-Men, Ribic is one of my favorite artists. He is awesome. And I watched an interview with Donny Cates the other day, and he said if he could work with any artist, it'd be Assad Ribic or Esad. I don't know. All I know is his work is sick. That God of Thunder Conan series he did, get it. Get it. It's good. So that's a wrap for today. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to like and subscribe. Next weekend's going to be a light week, but hopefully I'll get some comics in the mail, and I'll get what comics they do offer, and I'll still do a video for you. A lot of people are sitting out, so I'm going to use that as a chance to intervene and steal your viewers. Keep your food in. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.